It's my birthday, my birthday.
Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite Goddess, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. It's July 26, 2025 right now, and I hope you are, you know, having a relaxing weekend. So, ito muna yung tatapusin natin, page 239 of the book mastery kasi I'm decluttering things. So, later ko na tatapusin yung iba. Okay guys, so listen up. Key. With only a poor reproduction of the Rosetta Stone at his disposal, he began to attack it with various hypotheses, all of which were later proven quite wrong. Unlike the others, however, Campolion enthusiasm never dampened. The problem for him was the political turmoil of his time. An avowed son of the French Revolution, he finally came to support the cause of Napoleon just as the emperor lost power. When King Louis, wait lang, bilangin ko lang to 10, 5, 15. When King Louis the 18th came to the throne as the new French king, Napoleon's Napoleonic sympathies cost him his job as a professor. Years of grinding poverty and ill health forced him to abandon his interest in the Rosetta Stone. But in 1821, finally rehabilitated by the government and living in Paris, Napoleon returned to the quest with a renewed energy and determination. Okay? Having been away from the study of hieroglyphs for some time, he came back with a fresh perspective. The problem, he decided, was that others were approaching decipherment as if it involved some kind of mathematical code. But Napoleon, who spoke dozens of languages and could read many dead languages, understood that languages evolve in a haphazard manner, influenced by the influx of new groups into a society and shaped by the passage of time. They are not mathematical formulas but living, evolving organisms that they are complex. Yan. So, may pimple tayo dito. So annoying. He now approached the hieroglyphs in a more holistic fashion. His goal was to figure out exactly what kind of script it was: pictograms, ideograms, some kind of phonetic alphabet, or perhaps a mix of all three. With this in mind, he tried something that, strangely enough, no one had thought of. He made a comparison of the number of words in the Greek and hieroglyph sections. He counted 486 words in the Greek text and 1,419 hieroglyph signs. Napoleon had been operating under the assumption that hieroglyphs were ideograms, each symbol representing an idea or word. With such a discrepancy in number, this assumption was no longer possible. He then tried to identify groups of hieroglyph symbols that would constitute words, but this numbered only 180. He could find no clear numerical relationship between the two, so the only possible conclusion from all of this was that hieroglyphs writing is a mixed system of ideograms, pictograms, and phonetic alphabet, making it more complex than anyone had imagined. He next decided to attempt something that anyone else would have thought insane and useless: to apply his visual powers to the demotic and hieroglyphs text. Looking exclusively at the shapes of the letters or signs, I'm doing so, he began to see patterns and correspondence. For instance, a particular sign in a hieroglyph, such as the depiction of a bird, had a rough particular sign in the hieroglyph, such as a depiction. Naulit ko na. Equivalent in demotic, the image of the bird becoming less realistic and more like an abstract shape. Because of his incredible photographic memory, he could identify hundreds of these equivalences between symbols, although he could not say what any one of them meant. They remained merely images.